Well, I never had much growing up, but even in those moments of poverty and unmoneyedy, I always knew that I had a purpose. And I knew that my name was Greg. And I knew I only hit bombs. And because of that reason, I knew that I had to do something great with my life, but more specifically, change the lives of students. And so I decided to pursue that career, but it did not come without its shortcomings, its fallings, its failures, and there were moments when my wife couldn't even look at me. I couldn't make my son's hockey game, or my son's birth, or birthdays, or pretty much anything about my son. But of course, all of that is totally understandable because of Elmo, who changed my life, for better or worse. More so the worst. I found him on the street. I couldn't prioritize things like my son because of situations like that. But the problem is that my life got worse after that. And people started to dislike me. People still dislike me. Sorry, it's just difficult, you know? Yeah, it was hard for a long time. It was hard to provide for my family. There was no food on the table sometimes, and I would look at Elmo, and I knew Big Bird was trying to eat him, and I was like, well, you know, sacrifices could be made. But I didn't do that, obviously, because that would be kind of messed up. And we lived, you know, we survived, but people disliked me. They said I was a psychopath. They said I was crazy. They said I wasn't right in the head. And I just looked at them. So then after that, I don't know, my intern, he just couldn't stop talking about track and field. And then he left me for another church. What the heck? What are we doing? You good? Yeah, sorry. Just difficult, you know, this hard stuff sometimes. Alright, so anyway, Aaron, he says he might have to let me go if I'm not careful. If I don't play the game the right way, you know what I'm saying? And Elmo, he's always got my back. He's there. Being there, I guess. And yeah. Sorry, it's just really hard, you know? Yeah. There were times in my life when post Elmo, things just got difficult, you know? It was hard to make ends meet. Yeah, and at that point, I hit rock bottom. I didn't see where to go. I felt like there really was no purpose in what I thought I had purpose in. That is until I read the comment from Josiah Simons. That's when we realized we had a fan. We had a fan. And at that moment, my life changed forever. But Josiah Simons, he made me realize that I can go on, that I can do great things, that I do have a purpose, that I am Greg and we could do anything! So, with that being said, thank you, Josiah, for being our #1 fan who after every camp, every comment was always like, do what you do best, Greg. Make those videos for the students. Make those Elmo videos because that is what they're passionate about and that's what they love. Thank you, Josiah Simons.